Yes, DTM.
Yeah, over to you.
Ok, thank you, dear DTM. Alors, merci à DTM pour ces mots de bienvenue. Je pense qu'à présent, je vais repasser la parole à DTM pour qu'elle introduise les Toastmasters qui vont nous entretenir pendant les 2 heures à venir. Donc, la parole est à vous, cher DTM. Toubi.
Merci beaucoup, cher Org Saidia, président de TradeStar. Merci pour ces mots et merci pour la disponibilité. Merci d'avoir partagé ce moment avec nous. Alors, sans transition, nous voulons bien entendu commencer notre session en vous introduisant ceux qui vont tenir les rênes de cette session. Ce sont des personnes formidables, ce sont des personnes passionnées, enthousiastes qui ont accepté prendre de leur temps pour nous accompagner. Et nous sommes allés jusqu'à Singapour pour retrouver une double, je dirais plutôt une triple toast DTM qui sera avec nous ce soir et qui va nous entraîner au cours de cette session. Alors, notre Toastmasters du jour, nos Toastmasters, mais je vais introduire la première et elle se chargera d'introduire son binôme du jour. Nous avons une grande dame, une intrépide dame du Singapour. She is known as the world traveler, the best world traveler of the world. That is DTM Elisa. She has visited 147 countries of Toastmasters via Zoom. She has traveled a lot. She, she served 7 districts, can you just imagine, and contributed to the growth of Toastmasters by chartering up to 5 clubs and being charter member of 9 clubs all over the Toastmaster community. And she did that in less than 6 years. She achieved her 3 times DTM, a testament of her dedication, consistency, and her love for learning, her love for Toastmasters. Beyond her personal achievement, Eliza has successfully coached about 3 clubs in different districts, helping each one and sustaining and growing. As charter president of World Travelers Toastmaster Club, she continued to lead with warmth, humility, and unshakable passion for connection. Really unshakable passion for connection, really passionate for Toastmasters. And she's proving that when you follow your heart, you can inspire the world. And indeed, our dear DTM, triple DTM, Elisa inspires the world through Toastmasters. You can see that she's with us in Burkina Faso today from Singapore. So let us join hands and welcome our Toastmaster of the day for this session, Elisa Rocha. Under your applaud, please. And
Thank
give
you.
us
Thank you.
beaucoup de cœur.
Thank you very much, Nadine. Merci beaucoup. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmaster and cherished champion and future champions, thank you very much for welcoming me in Odugodo, if I'm not mistaken, the name. I hope I'm correct. In
Ouagadougou.
Burkina Faso. Udagodo. Okay, sorry. I will try. I will learn again. Don't worry.
Okay. No problem.
Thank you very much for having me today. As our DTM to be say, we are here not only to learn, but we want to become a champion, like many of the champions are here. So today, I just want to say something that inspired me also, that every great journey begins with a single step. And today, each of us take another step through growth, confidence, and connection. And I'm very privileged to guide all of you through to this meaningful program. This meeting is called DTM Project Act 2, Becoming a Champion. Together, let's celebrate courage, communication, and the power of community. I try to speak in French. Please, if you don't understand, just pretend that you understand. Ensemble célébrons la courage, la communication et la force de la communauté. I cannot sleep because I try to speak, okay? Since this program is designed by 2 persons, so I won't be alone. I will have somebody who will be together with me piloting this program. And let me invite my friend, who after completing his baccalaureate, he moved to Ghana, where he studied English in Tamale for 2 years and earned his advanced level 3 certificate. During that time, he taught French, completed a full Bible study from Genesis to Revelation, and discovered his passion for education and communication. Today, he is back in Ouagadougou and works as an English instructor, translator, and interpreter, also building a project to create English bookshop and libraries to help young people read more and grow into future leaders. Permettez-moi de me présenter Sawadogo Deliwende. Dele, are you there?
Hey, yes. Hey. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
All right. Thank you very much, my dear leader and the DTM for this humble introduction of my behalf. I'm Dele and thank Eliza for the introduction. I hope everyone is in good health. Are you in good health?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good
Yes.
and energy. All right.
Yes.
As we are
Yes.
going to have a special night by becoming a champion, my special congratulations to soon-to-be distinguished Toastmasters, Nadine Yoda and Issa Madugu for sharing this event to encourage many more members to join the contest.
What type of contest, Dele? Is it a singing or dancing contest?
No, Eliza. This is a contest for public speaking. Many people are scared of public speaking, and this is a bit high. It is a high level by doing the contest.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I also have a stage fright, and still, until today, talking here also gives me a cold hand. But slowly in Toastmaster, I become more confident, and now Dele, I want to know about more contests and how we can inspire our friends.
Wow. Well, Eliza, I have something special then. Do you know what? The story of Toastmaster Speech Contest. But I will invite one of our friends to do the presentation about that. Friends, let me invite someone. She's a great leader. And she will come and give us the story of Toastmaster speech. Who is that person? Let me kindly introduce to you this great leader. She's a DTM. Then, s'il vous plaît, je vais prendre en français pour que d'autres aussi puissent en profiter. Donc, celle qui va venir pour nous présenter the story of Toastmaster speech, c'est vraiment un leader, un distingué Toastmasters. Elle est membre depuis 2013. C'est une leader incontournable de Toastmasters. Ancienne présidente de district, de secteur, district de division S. Elle est coach de clubs. Elle a fondé et mentoré plusieurs clubs au Bénin et au Gabon. Elle est également championne du district 94 en discours international français. Et distinguée Toastmasters, depuis 2020, elle continue de servir le district 130, notamment comme le TLI, Chair, 2020-2025, jusqu'à 2020-2026, et membre du comité leadership. Une dirigeante passionnée, axé sur l'impact et la croissance des autres. Chers membres, je veux que vous applaudissiez très très fort pour accueillir notre DTM, Edith Ouha, pour l'histoire du discours. Edith Ouha,
Merci,
vous êtes là?
merci. Est-ce que vous
Vous avez
m'entendez très,
la
très bien?
parole.
Oui, 5 sur 5.
Merci beaucoup, chers collègues Délé. Merci pour cette introduction mirifique. Oh, quelle chance avons-nous ce jour de nous plonger au cœur d'une tradition passionnante où les mots deviennent armes et voix, révélant l'art intemporel des concours de discours. Amis Toastmasters, distingués invités, bienvenue dans l'univers des champions de concours. Avant d'aller loin dans cet espace d'information, vous savez, il serait bienveillant d'honorer la mémoire d'un homme extraordinaire. Il s'agit bien du père fondateur de notre excellentissime organisation Toastmasters International, Ralph Smerdley.
Wow.
Depuis 1924, non seulement il a pensé, mais il a concrétisé un héritage puissant pour vous et moi et pour la génération future. Oui, un cadre d'apprentissage collaboratif en leadership et en communication. N'est-ce pas une vision à saluer? Une vision inspirante qui continue de se propager à travers le monde, mesdames, messieurs. Mais toujours pour nous permettre à nous membres d'évoluer et de mettre en valeur nos talents d'orateurs. Ah, savez-vous? Des concours d'éloquence ont été institués. Et ces compétitions débutent au niveau des clubs, puis se poursuivent tout doucement au niveau des secteurs, divisions et districts. Mais le plus prestigieux, si vous ne savez pas, ce sera le concours international d'éloquence. Oui, qui permet aux lauréats d'accéder au quart de finale, aux demi-finales et enfin de concourir pour le titre de champion du monde d'éloquence. N'est-ce pas beau tout ceci? Et comme vous le savez, les différents types de concours. Nous avons le discours humoristique, le discours d'évaluation, nous avons art de raconter, nous avons le table topics et nous avons le discours international. Mesdames, Messieurs, ce n'est pas fini. Vous savez, une vision, c'est un état futur imaginé qui nécessite des étapes de réalisation. Et dans cette quête de réalisation, cette vision que nous partageons ce jour a trouvé une période de consolidation. Une période de consolidation. Et cette période se situe entre 1936 et 1958. Et oui. Et ainsi, l'année 1937 sera le début des concours d'éloquence au interclub, puisque vous savez que tout démarre par le club. L'impact sera immédiat, oui, immédiat. Et dès 1938, il a été organisé le premier championnat mondial d'éloquence. Et résultat, comme vous pouvez en douter, le premier champion mondial d'éloquence, Henry Beans. C'est pas fini, chers collègues. Ce concours a poursuivi son chemin. Aujourd'hui, il atteint le point culminant et devient le championnat du monde d'art oratoire et se tient chaque année lors du congrès international de Toastmasters. Il est important, chers collègues, chers invités, de vous parler d'un fait marquant le parcours. Oui, 1977, ça j'adore. Nous avons eu une femme qui a été sacrée la première championne du monde d'art oratoire, en la personne de notre distinguée Toastmaster, Evelyn Jeanne Burger. Ça mérite des cœurs, s'il vous plaît. Envoyez des cœurs à cette championne mondiale, la première femme. L'expérience a continué, chers collègues. Et nous avons eu au total 81 championnats du monde d'art oratoire qui ont été organisés. Nous pouvons citer quelques champions, en tout cas ceux que moi j'ai beaucoup appréciés. Je peux parler de Lachon Daroud qui a été consacrée championne du monde en 2008. Je peux parler de Dana Jaya 2014 avec son discours où il a fait sortir une très jolie rose, c'était magnifique. Je peux parler de notre invitée spéciale de ce jour, Luisa Montalvo, qui a été championne en 2024. Et puis, le tout dernier, en août 2025, Sabi Sacha. Sabiya Sachi. Voilà, il est sacré champion du monde pour l'année 2025. Est-ce qu'il ne mérite pas des cœurs, s'il vous plaît, ces champions d'art oratoire? Merci, s'il vous plaît. Mais il ne serait pas normal, oui, il ne serait pas superfétatoire de faire un clin d'œil sur l'historique discours de notre district 130. Mais n'oubliez surtout pas que le district 130 a commencé quelque part. Qu'il vous souvienne que les tout premiers clubs Toastmasters ont été créés en Afrique de l'Ouest. Leur union était appelée CTAO, c'est-à-dire Conseil de territoire Afrique de l'Ouest. Oui. Et il a grandi tout doucement. Il est devenu district 94 avec l'entrée de l'Afrique centrale. Et doucement, en grandissant, il a été scindé en deux. Il a donné naissance à deux nouveaux districts. District 94 nouveau et district 130 qui vous accueille ce jour. Mesdames, Messieurs, le tout premier concours CTAO a été organisé en 2011, précisément le 3 septembre 2011 au Palais des Congrès de Cotonou. Et oui, à ce jour, nous pouvons dire que 17 concours ont été organisés au niveau du district, passant par CTAO, district 94 jusqu'à district 130. En deux langues, oui, deux langues sont bel et bien utilisées, la langue française et la langue anglaise. Mais qui sont ceux-là qui nous ont donné l'envie de devenir des champions au niveau du district? Il s'agira de Hermine Akbonan-Ditiem. Elle a été sacrée championne en 2011 pour le district. ou CTAO. La deuxième, passe directrice du district 94, Feu Ganiatou Sambao d'ITM. Elle a été deuxième. Et la troisième place avec notre aîné Jean-Jacques Yem du Mali. Les deux premières dames viennent du Bénin. Vous comprenez tout mon plaisir. Et elles méritent qu'on leur envoie des cœurs, s'il vous plaît. Et ce parcours a continué l'expérience et aujourd'hui nous pouvons parler de Rafi Oulassisi, sacré champion en 2016 pour le concours de discours international en anglais. Il vient du Togo. Nous pouvons parler du collègue Nyang Ate du Nigeria, sacré champion en 2017 pour le concours en anglais. Nous pouvons parler de Masso qui est de la Côte d'Ivoire pour le compte de 2019. Nous pouvons parler de Awali en 2022, Roselvi Makoso 2024. Nous pouvons parler également de Sigali. Oui, ça c'est pour le tabletopiste. Tous les autres c'était les discours. Elle c'est pour le tabletopiste en 2025. Et oui, chers amis, vous avez ici un pool de champions. Un pool de champions et ça nécessite que nous leur envoyions des cœurs. Chancy Deguenon, ici, là où mon curseur se trouve, c'est un bug. Il bègue, mais il a été sacré champion en 2018 à Accra. Nous avons ici Casimir Fassinou pour le tabletopiste en 2017 et évaluation de discours en 2018. Nous avons ici William Kenom qui a été finaliste et puis moi-même, votre humble serviteur, la championne de 2016 pour le concours de discours en français. Les sources qui m'ont permis de raconter cette histoire, vous pouvez visiter le site de Toastmasters International. Vous pouvez visiter le site avec les ressources Speech Contest. Vous pouvez me demander également que je vous sorte l'archive, le premier magazine de Emerald Toastmasters Club du Bénin qui m'a permis d'avoir les 10 candidats qui étaient présentés ce jour-là en septembre 2011. Et des témoignages, bien sûr. Mesdames, messieurs, pour conclure, je dirais 101 années d'existence, des milliers de champions révélés à travers les clubs, les secteurs, les divisions, districts et le monde. Soyons fiers d'être des Toastmasters. Ensemble, continuons de célébrer cet esprit de compétition, d'excellence qui nous unit et nous pousse à nous surpasser. Je vous remercie.
Wow, thank you very much. Merci beaucoup, Edith Huha. Even I am not really understand, but I can feel the energy and I can feel the passion in you to encourage and inspire our all members in District 130 to become a champion. Thank you very much, Edith, for sharing with us. And it's eliminate my knowledge about no contest. Audience, how many of you are agree with me with and please make some noise and give a big round of applause to Edith.
Wow, wow,
Wonderful.
wow, wow. Audience,
Wow.
you are so excited.
Magnifique,
Wow.
Edith.
Yes, yes. Now we will inspire, we will inspire you with the speech of WCPS. Eliza, I heard that you know this WCPS in person.
I met her once, but I love her for a long time back. So I love Luisa Montalvo when she was still at the second place of World Champion of Public Speaking in 2019. And since 2020, we become Zoom friends. She is a very strong lady, inspires many people. She never gives up and loves to share her love with many creatures, things in this world. And yeah,
Wow.
she loves dogs. She saved a lot. Yeah, dogs. You know dogs cook.
Yeah.
And actually her speech is a real story of her life. And I'm quite lucky, not so lucky, but I know about that because it was in the Facebook and I was quite shocked. But we can see how actually she changed a lot of life of many creatures, things in this world. Just for your
Wow.
information, she got an accident, almost lost her life, but she is a strong lady, right? So you can see and watch the video of 2024 World Champion Public Speaking by Luisa Montalvo with the title 37 Strangers. So Master, can you please help?
Wow. What an inspirational speech.
Luisa Montalvo, 37 Strangers, 37 Strangers, Luisa Montalvo.
Thank you, Contest Chair.
You're welcome.
Clear! Clear! We have a female, unresponsive, no pulse. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters from around the world, and guests. 2 years ago, a horrific automobile accident, and that unresponsive female was me. For 6 minutes, my heart stopped beating. Best sleep ever. My co-driver and I had just finished dropping off 88 homeless shelter dogs to a dog rescue in New Jersey. On the way back, as I sat in the passenger seat of the van, that's when the accident happened. As I lay there unconscious, 37 strangers in the way of firefighters, EMT specialists, helicopter pilots, surgeons, nurses, all came together to try to save my life. Because death, it's so final. Now, I don't recall anything because I was asleep. But those 6 minutes, my imagination ran away from me, and I can almost imagine what happened with me trying to get into heaven. Probably went like this. I'm standing there in front of the pearly gates. St. Peter's on his iPad. I can even see my God in the background playing with his dogs. Oh, and I say my God because I don't want to offend some of you. I want to offend all of you. St. Peter, I'm Luisa Montalvo. St. Peter says, I don't even have you on the agenda. Hang on. He goes back to talk to God and says, God, Luisa Montalvo's here. And God says, I don't have anybody for 2 minutes. He says, wait a minute. St. Peter, was this a car accident? St. Peter says, yes, it was. Luisa Montalvo, makes sense. Have you ever seen her drive? No, God, she was the passenger. Luisa, is she the one trying to save my homeless dogs in Texas? Yes, God, that's her. God leans over, waves at me and says, Luisa, today's not your day. It's not your time. He leans over to St. Peter's iPad and hits the reset button. At that moment, I'm imagining that that's when they take that final attempt to try to get me to save my life. Put the pedals on me. Clear! And I start to breathe again. Now for the next 90 days, I'm in a trauma center and in a rehab facility, questioning my life. What was my value? What was I worth? I couldn't even walk. What good was I? And then it hit me. I'm rolling myself into the gym, ready to work out that final week before I go home. And even though my father said, quitters cry, I started to cry. I wheel myself to my machine. I start working out, and this young, handsome man is working out next to me. Hi, how are you doing? I'm getting married soon. I haphazardly listen to his wedding plans, and then I start to ask myself, why is he even here? He looks so young and fit. And just like that, I looked down and realized he's just recently lost both of his legs. And yet, here he was, with a smile on his face, happy he'd been given a second chance, and life was not going to get away from me. He wasn't going to waste a single minute. Wow. I know a lot of us go through life, and sometimes we even question our value. Why are we even here? But if 37 strangers were able to see the value in me, all their positive input, I am now making that part of my output. Because we will listen to a stranger that tells us we have value before we listen to ourselves. It's true. If you're needing some stranger to tell you you have value, allow me to be that stranger. Because if 37 people can come together and put all this energy into me, can you imagine what 1,700 of us could accomplish? All it is treating each other with dignity and worth. How awesome would it be if we could all be united like this every day? If you're ready to hit that reset button, if you're looking for that second chance, let's hit that reset button. Are you ready? Clear? Clear. Adam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Zoom Master. Dilly, can you see how inspirational this speech?
Wow. What an inspirational speech. Lisa, we have gotten great.
Yeah, and Louisa always have the first entrance like, wow. Like first, if I'm not mistaken, the first time she say like, howdy yo, and now clear. So
Yes.
clear. We need to make everybody inspired by us, Dilly. Can you see? She believed in 37 people that gave her a new life. And how about all the people here? 100 people in the room now. Can you see? I hope every one of us can also be a champion, give value for each other.
Yes.
I believe everyone here wants to be like Luisa Montalvo, right? Showing me your hand
Oh, yes.
now, love, if you want to be like a Luisa Montalvo.
Yes. We all want to be like her.
Yeah, and have a small secret. Did you know that actually after the accident, she need to be in the contest? Yeah, but she cannot attend the contest that time because she is already in a hospital. But she came back, bounced back after 2 years. And now she is the world champion. And also one of my idols.
Wow, that's great. Yes, my fellow Toastmasters, by now I believe all of you are inspired, right? By Louisa, and we are all ready to join the contest. But before we go deeper in the contest, let's do some activity to relax our minds. Lisa?
yeah, relax our mind. For what? Is it time for game?
No. Lisa, it's not time for you. It's time for table topics. Let's give a chance to our audience to also speak.
Okay. Nice, Tilly. So who will be the table topic master? And table topic champion.
Wow, that's great. You wait. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the table topics master. Who is she? The champion, sorry, the table topic champion. Who is she? She's a great leader. What I know, she's a DTM. She's a shining voice in Toastmasters since 2019. She has served both 2IE Toastmasters and World Traveler Toastmasters Club, inspiring members through her dedication and leadership. She has held key roles including Treasurer, VPE, Perfect 10, President, Area 8 Administration Officer, PQD of Area 8, co-sponsor of Onia Toastmasters Club, co-mentor of Waga Eloquencia, and area director of Area 14. A president distinguished area. She also serves as District 130 interpreter and VPPR of WC 2025-2026. A double division champion, communicator, interpreter, and passionate traveler. She values music, discovery, and human connection. Her mission: to grow as a servant leader by helping others to rise. As Gimron said, success is something you attract by the person you become. This is her best quote. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and help me welcome our great leader, DTM Sylvie Tougma, for the table topics. You have the floor.
Merci beaucoup, cher Toastmaster of the Day. Chers Toastmasters et invités, aujourd'hui, nous vivons un moment spécial. Un moment consacré à celles et ceux qui ont osé viser plus haut, plus loin, plus grand. Et comme notre thème du jour le dit, Becoming a Champion. Ce n'est pas seulement un slogan, c'est un chemin, c'est un choix, c'est un état d'esprit. Car devenir un champion n'est pas seulement monter sur un podium. Donc, je vous souhaite la bienvenue à cette session de Table Topic qui ne sera pas long, mais chaque minute sera une source d'inspiration. J'ai 5 grands leaders avec moi qui vont m'aider à répondre à mes questions. Et ma première question concerne le déclic inattendu. Racontez-nous un moment surprenant, parfois minuscule, qui a transformé votre manière de parler en public. Je répète ma question. Racontez-nous un moment surprenant, parfois minuscule, qui a transformé votre manière de parler en public. Et là, je m'adresse à Adiza Adamou. Chère Adiza, tu es avec nous? Notre championne de district. Je ne la vois pas, il y a assez de monde. À moins qu'elle mette sa caméra en marche. Chère Adiza, tu es avec nous? Si elle n'est pas là, je vais me tourner vers Betsy Sigali qui parle le français. Parce que j'ai des questions en français et des questions en anglais. Mais là, je suis obligée de revenir vers Sigali avec ma question. Si tu veux que je la répète, je peux répéter la question.
S'il te plaît.
de répéter la question?
Oui, je veux bien, s'il te plaît.
OK. Raconte-nous un moment surprenant, parfois minuscule, qui a transformé ta manière de parler en public.
OK. Avant de rejoindre Toastmaster, je pensais que je savais parler en public. Mais lorsque j'ai rejoint Toastmaster et que j'ai commencé mon cheminement pour les différents concours de Table Topic, j'ai eu l'opportunité de rencontrer le PQD de la division E, Hervé Yao, qui a écouté une fois mon improvisation et m'a dit quelque chose. Tu te contentes sur la performance alors que ce qui est important, c'est de toucher les cœurs. Alors que je me disais que ce qui était important, c'est d'avoir de belles phrases, de belles citations, j'ai commencé à comprendre qu'est-ce qui est important dans mon message. Ce qui compte, c'est de toucher mon public et que mon public reparte avec une nouvelle idée, un conseil, quelque chose qui pourra l'aider plus tard. Et c'est là que j'ai compris que l'important en art oratoire, ce n'est pas de performer, mais c'est de parler au cœur de ceux qui nous écoutent. Depuis ce jour, à travers mes prises de parole, mes improvisations, je me pose toujours la question, est-ce que ceux qui me regardent, ceux qui m'écoutent, est-ce qu'ils se sentent concernés par ce que je dis? Est-ce que ce que je transmets comme message va les aider ou leur apporter un plus? Et c'est sur ceci que je me base pour faire mon art oratoire. Merci.
Merci beaucoup, chère championne. Il faut chercher à toucher le cœur. Il faut utiliser ta passion pour toucher le cœur des autres et faire passer ton message. Merci bien. Now, I'm going in English for the English champions. Every speaker has a unique strength, a personal signature. If you had to name your strongest communication skills as a superpower, what would it be and why? I repeat the question. If you had to name your strongest communication skills as a superpower, what would it be and why? I'm talking to Benjamin Wayo, our district champion.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Always an honor and a pleasure. My communication skills, superpower. That's a tough one. I would say my ability to empathize with my audience and with whoever it is I'm speaking to. Being able to put myself in the same shoes with the people that I'm thinking or I'm speaking to would be my number one communication skill. I happen to be an introvert, even though I say that people don't believe me. I'm really, really in tune with my own personal feelings and thoughts. But at the same time, I tend to think a lot about what other people feel, what they are going through, and how I will come across when I say what I say towards them. And that empathy, I think, really helps in being able to connect, being able to find out, being able to be more clear in my communication, and being able to show I care. Because like the saying goes, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So I would say my own focus would really be about being able to empathize, put myself in the shoes of other people, and just try to speak, thinking not just about me, also about the people I'm speaking to. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear Benjamin Wayo. Now, when the light fades, the emotions don't disappear. My question is, how do you manage to rush off emotion, excitement, fear, stress right after stepping off the stage? I repeat the question. How do you manage to rush off emotions, excitement, fear, stress right after stepping off the stage? I'm talking to Luisa Montalvo, our world champion.
Merci pour l'invitation. That's about all the French I know, but how do I manage the feeling? It is very different for me than for other people. Most people have the fear, the glossophobia, the fear of public speaking, and I do not. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to get on stage. I can't wait to speak, to inspire, or to motivate. So the moment before I get on stage, I am so excited and I am praying that I make an impression and leave my audience with a message that they can take home and that they can keep. So when I get off stage, I try to ask myself, did you do your job? Did you motivate your audience? Did you do the best you could? Because this has been my dream since I was 10 years old, was to get on stage, motivate an audience. And so my feelings when I get off stage, I stay on a high for a good 3-4 hours because it's what I love to do. It's what I hope I did. And it is euphoric for me. I absolutely love it. And when people come up and say, I really enjoyed your speech, wow, it just makes me feel so good. So that stays with me for a few hours. And I think that's probably the best part of giving the speech or before the speech. The best part is getting off stage and knowing you did the best you could.
Wow, thank you so much, Lisa Montalvo, for sharing this great experience of your desire since your childhood. Maintenant, je repars en français. Et c'est place maintenant à l'imagination. On va tisser une histoire pleine d'inspiration. Racontez-nous une courte histoire qui inclut ces 3 mots. Courage, pluie, surprise. Racontez-nous une courte histoire qui inclut ces 3 mots. Courage, pluie, surprise. Et là, je m'adresse à notre leader Hamidou Abdul Nassar. I hope you can speak French. You are muted. Please unmute yourself. You are muted.
Vous m'entendez?
Yes.
Yeah, I can speak French. Bonsoir et bonjour à tous, dépendamment de où vous recevez mon message. Merci pour cette belle surprise question. Il s'agirait de raconter une histoire. Je dirais, je fus un moment de ma vie un homme qui était beaucoup shy, un homme qui ne voulait pas s'exprimer en public, un homme qui avait beaucoup peur d'affronter le regard des gens, surtout quand il s'agit des filles dans le temps. Donc, il m'a fallu du courage pour prendre une décision. Et la décision, c'était quoi? C'était de trouver un cadre qui pourrait me permettre de mieux m'exprimer en public. Et sans surprise, un ami m'a approché et m'a fait part de Toastmasters. Et Toastmasters, c'est un mouvement qui réunit des leaders qui leur permettent d'apprendre et de s'exprimer en public. Et aussi, un Toastmaster, c'est un cadre où tu peux devenir champion en art oratoire. Alors, j'ai pris mon courage à 2 mains. J'ai décidé de rejoindre le mouvement Toastmaster depuis 2015, mais en anglais, parce que je suis dans l'aviation civile et je devais performer aussi mon niveau en anglais. Donc, j'avais rejoint le seul et unique club anglophone qu'on a au Niger. Et depuis lors, ce fut une belle aventure, beaucoup de surprises. Récemment, j'ai été couronné champion du district 130 au niveau du Toastmaster, au niveau à Niamey. Et ça m'a pris beaucoup de courage pour arriver à ce point. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup. De l'homme timide au champion de district. Merci beaucoup, cher Nasser. Et là, je vais continuer en français et Vous demandez de laisser votre imagination s'aventurer là où on ne l'attend pas. Donc, est-ce que vous pouvez inventer une histoire en utilisant ces 3 mots? Lumière, cadeau, cheminée. Inventez une histoire en utilisant ces 3 mots. Lumière, cadeau, cheminée. Et je m'adresse à la championne Adizatou Adamou. Ton micro est coupé, cher Adizatou. Au cas où tu parles, je ne te vois pas et ton micro est fermé. Adizatou Adamou, tu es avec nous?
Oui, je suis là.
OK. Tu veux que je reprenne la question?
Oui, s'il vous plaît.
Inventer une histoire en utilisant ces 3 mots. Lumière, cadeau, cheminée. Inventer une histoire en utilisant ces 3 mots. Lumière, cadeau, cheminée. À vous, chère Adiza.
Merci pour cette question. Alors, très belle question et surprise aussi. Un soir, la maison semblait très silencieuse et plus silencieuse que d'habitude. Pourtant, quelque chose brillait faiblement dans le salon. Je m'avançais doucement et je vis une lumière étrange sortir de la cheminée, comme une petite lueur dorée qui dansait doucement dans l'air. Intriguée, je m'engenouilla. La lumière s'intensifie soudain, puis s'éteignit, laissant derrière elle un petit paquet, soigneusement emballé, posé juste devant la cheminée. Ah, un cadeau sorti de nulle part. J'étais hésitante, mais je me suis dit, ah, mais il n'était pas encore Noël et personne n'était rentré chez moi. Alors je tendis la main, défis lentement le ruban et à l'intérieur, il y avait une petite clé en argent accompagnée d'un mot, d'une phrase qui disait « Chaque lumière cache un secret. Ouvre ton cœur, tu trouveras la suite. » Ce jour-là, je me suis dit « Ah, cette phrase dit beaucoup de choses. » J'ai compris que ce cadeau n'était que le début d'une aventure qui ne devait pas s'arrêter. Et là, j'ai été éblouie et je me suis dit, waouh, merci beaucoup.
Waouh! Et moi-même, je suis très ébloui, hein? Et le cadeau, c'est sûr que ça vient de Papa Noël ou de Ali Baba.
Ah, qui sait?
C'est ça. Donc, je vais retourner en anglais pour poser mes 2 dernières questions. Donc, share a small or surprising moment that completely changed the way you speak in public. Share a small or surprise moment that completely changed the way you speak in public. And I'm talking to Benjamin Wayu.
Okay. If I think back, I would probably pick listening to an audio recording of the great Jim Rohn. He's late now. Jim Rohn was a personal development expert, mentor to Anthony Robbins and several other personal development people, a great businessman, marketing expert, and all that. And I listened to him once. Okay, no, a friend of mine bought a tape, gave me a tape as a present. And I listened to him speak. I'd never heard anybody speak like him before. I've not heard anybody speak about serious things in such a very calm and joyful and fun manner. So he's funny, he's witty, and he's eloquent all at the same time. It showed me that I could speak the way I wanted to, because I didn't want to speak the way everybody speaks. I wanted to speak authentically. I wanted to have my own style speaking. And I think listening to Jim Rohn, hearing the way he expresses himself, the way he uses examples, taught me that I could also develop my own style and be my own person as a speaker. And it completely changed the way I speak. And up till today, I normally tell Toastmasters, the goal in Toastmasters is not to become like the next speaker or the person that was before you or the other DTM or the other champion. The goal at the end of the day, you may start out by copying somebody else or learning from someone else, but you should end up having your own style in speaking. So the goal is having your style. And I think that would be my own example and my own experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much, dear champion Benjamin. We need to be true to ourselves. Thank you so much. Now, my last question. Let's dive into leadership and inner strength. Share a story about leadership or resilience that includes these three words: team, path, spark, or trigger. Share a story about leadership or resilience that includes these three words: team, path, spark, or trigger. And I'm talking to our world champion, Luisa Montalvo.
Okay, the words were spark.
Yeah, team, path, and spark or trigger, if you would like.
Leadership. I've never wanted to do leadership. I've never wanted to be a leader. I've just wanted to inspire, entertain. But what has happened with being able to be the world champion is I have women coming up to me and saying, thank you for doing what you did, because now women as a team, we see ourselves differently. We see ourselves with the ability to do things that we might not have known we could do. So it will hopefully inspire, it will set a spark of being able to think differently. Because when you are used to thinking a certain way, not believing you can't do something, and then something happens and it's different, and you see a minority woman, an old minority handicapped woman on stage, and she is able to win, you now, without realizing it, are a leader of some sort for the people, for the women that didn't know it was possible. And that is it. Sometimes if we haven't seen it, we cannot believe it will happen. But once we see it, we cannot unsee it. So therefore, in some way, shape, or form, I am now a leader, which wasn't what I was trying to do, but I am so glad that the benefit of that is coming forward.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Leadership comes from what you accomplish for others, for your communities, for your organization. Thank you so much. Chers champions, merci pour votre courage, vos récits, vos leçons. Ce soir, vous avez rappelé que le champion ne naît pas sur scène. Il se construit dans le silence, la persévérance et le cœur. Et à tous ceux qui écoutent, souvenez-vous que devenir champion n'est pas une destination, c'est une manière de marcher dans la vie. Cher Toastmaster du jour, je n'ai pas vu le signe du temps, mais je me suis dit qu'avec les 7 questions, j'ai épuisé mes 15 minutes. C'est la raison pour laquelle j'ai conclu. Je ne vois pas le temps. Ok, c'est bon. Merci.
Merci beaucoup. Sylvie, for the very interesting table topic. And you are speaking very nice in my ears, the French styles. So thank you very much again. Tilly, are you there? Don't sleep, Tilly. We
Yes,
still have long things to
yes,
do.
yes, yes, yes.
What do you think of
Okay,
the table
Lisa.
topic?
Yes, I also try to answer some questions, in my mind. All right, Eliza, what next?
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Now it's a time for the French winning speech. After we have the English speech, now it's time for the French one. Are you ready,
Oh, wow.
everyone?
Interesting.
Please give me your heart. Share something, put reaction. We are going to invite our next champion. More heart to come. Thank you very much. Okay, let me call Hadiza Aleri est une jeune étudiante professionnelle. Elle doit a member de Guani Toastmaster Club du district central au Niger depuis 2023. Elle est devant champion 2025 de discours et français du district central. Inspiré par sa citation favorite, celui qui domine est fort, celui qui se domine est puissant. Elle cultive rigueur et passion. Elle aime la lecture et la natation. I can speak French.
Oh.
So let me call our...
Interesting. Eliza, will you understand this speech in French?
I understand by heart. So let me invite Hadiza Aleri to the stage. Hadiza.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup pour l'effort. Alors, mesdames, messieurs, chers auditeurs, il y a des discours qui marquent, des paroles qui éveillent, et puis il y a ce que l'on n'entend pas. Le silence. Ce silence-là n'est pas vide, il est chargé de ce que les mots n'ont pas su dire. Il est lourd de ce que les langues n'ont pas osé prononcer. Il est puissant, car dans le silence, il y a parfois plus de vérité que dans 1000 discours. Aujourd'hui, je vais vous parler de ce silence qu'on ignore, de ce silence qu'on méprise, de ce silence qui, pourtant, dit tout. Regardez autour de vous. Le silence, c'est ce regard fuyant d'un enfant qui n'a jamais entendu « je t'aime ». C'est la main tremblante d'un vieillard qu'on a laissé seul avec ses souvenirs. C'est la voix étouffée d'un peuple qu'on n'a jamais laissé parler. C'est la gorge nouée d'une femme battue qui cache ses bleus derrière un sourire. Et pourtant, dans nos sociétés, nous parlons sans cesse. Les réseaux sociaux crient, les télévisions hurlent, les politiciens promettent. Mais qui écoute? Silence. Parce que le silence, mesdames et messieurs, ce n'est pas l'absence de son, c'est l'absence d'écoute. C'est l'indifférence que l'on déguise derrière des bavardages. C'est la douleur que l'on ignore par confort. Dans une salle de classe, il y a ce silence gêné d'un élève qui ne comprend pas, mais qui n'ose pas lever la main. Dans un couple, il y a ce silence bruyant après une dispute, celui qui construit un mur entre deux cœurs. Dans la rue, il y a ce silence bruyant de mendiants qu'on évite du regard. Et parfois, ce silence devient un cri intérieur, un cri invisible, un cri étouffé. Et puis, il y a ces silences collectifs, ceux qu'on nous impose, le silence des minorités muselées, le silence des victimes oubliées, le silence des peuples privés de voix au nom de l'ordre ou du pouvoir. Ce silence-là est politique, ce silence-là est une arme, mais à force de faire taire, on finit par déclencher des tempêtes. On croit souvent que le courage, c'est de prendre la parole. Mais le vrai courage, c'est de savoir écouter. Écouter ce qu'on ne dit pas. Tendre l'oreille au silence. Traduire les regards. Comprendre le silence d'un message non envoyé, d'un sourire forcé et d'une absence trop longue. Et vous? Quand avez-vous écouté pour la dernière fois? Pas entendu, écouter. Je ne parle pas d'écouter pour répondre, mais écouter pour comprendre. Écouter pour soulager, écouter pour aimer. Il y a des silences qu'on n'oublie jamais. Le silence juste après une mauvaise nouvelle. Le silence d'un dernier regard avant un départ. Le silence d'une salle d'audience où l'on attend un verdict. Ce sont ces silences-là qui marquent nos vies bien plus fort que n'importe quel mot. Je n'ai compris la puissance du silence que le jour où j'ai perdu mon père. Ce jour-là, tout autour de moi, les gens parlaient. Des condoléances, des mots réconfortants, des paroles bienveillantes. Mais moi, je n'entendais plus rien. Les mots flottaient dans l'air, vite, incapables de soulager la douleur que je ressentais. Je me souviens, je me suis assise, toute seule, dans un coin. Plus de bruit, plus de voix, juste silence. Et dans ce silence, j'ai pleuré. Dans ce silence, j'ai prié. Dans ce silence, j'ai commencé à comprendre la douleur. Ce silence m'a appris qu'il existe des douleurs qu'aucune parole ne peut guérir et que parfois, il faut tout simplement écouter. Si le silence parlait, il nous raconterait des histoires de blessures cachées. Il nous relèverait des injustices que la parole n'a jamais su défendre. Il nous hurlerait que des vies entières sont passées sans jamais avoir été entendues. Sommes-nous devenus sourds au silence des autres? Avons-nous oublié qu'un silence prolongé peut être un appel au secours? Ou pensons-nous que seuls les mots méritent notre attention? Je vous le dis aujourd'hui, avec toute ma conviction, le silence est un langage universel, subtil mais authentique. Il nous dit ce que les mots trahissent. Il nous enseigne ce que le vacarme nous empêche de ressentir. Nous demandons sans cesse quelle heure est-il? Il est l'heure de réapprendre à écouter. Écoutez ce collègue qui ne parle jamais de lui. Ce frère qui dit « ça va » trop vite. Cet ami qui sourit tout le temps mais dont les yeux pleurent en silence. Mesdames et messieurs, ce concours d'éloquence nous invite à parler. Mais moi, je vous invite à quelque chose de bien plus fort encore. Écoutez. Car ce n'est qu'en écoutant les silences du monde que nous pourrons y répondre avec des mots justes, des actes vrais, des cœurs sincères. Alors oui, aujourd'hui, je parle. Mais ma voix n'est qu'un porte-voix. Ce que je veux que vous entendiez, le silence. Monsieur l'animateur.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Merci beaucoup, Adiza. Wow, it is an interesting speech.
Thank you.
Eliza?
I don't understand, but I know it's a good speech. I can feel from all the love that we have here. And merci beaucoup, Hadiza. Thank you for inspiring everybody here. Before we go for another session, is it possible for us to take a picture first, Zoom Master? Because I think all of us are still in the good makeup. And before we go for the next, let's have a good picture with everyone. So everyone, can all of you turn on your camera? If you still have a little bit of lipstick, if you want to add, you still have like 2 seconds to do it. Come, on your camera. Come, on your camera. This is the time to be a champion. If you are not on your camera, you cannot be a champion. If you are a champion, on your camera. Dele, where are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Mr. Zoom Master?
Yes.
Our champion,
my dear
Hadiza, can you on your camera? Omar,
Yes.
whoever I can see here, Celia, Karin, Adam, Michelle, Nicole. We also
Ouvrez vos
have our
caméras.
IPDD, PDD, DD. Please on your camera. Everyone ready? Many more. Want to put your picture here? Okay, smile. We are ready. I think so. Is it nice?
Very nice.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I am very, very happy now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have 2 minutes. Before I ask, can I ask Nadine and also Isa, should we have a 2 minutes of break or should we go directly because we are just on time? I cannot
think you
hear.
I think you can go to catch up the
You can
time.
go to where?
Yes. To the
Break or
next step.
continue?
Continue.
Continue without break, yeah?
Yes,
So
I think
everyone,
so.
I hope all of you are ready. Now it's time for the time that we are waiting for so long to listen and hear directly from our champion. And we are lucky to have our leader to be the moderator. And Dele,
Yes.
do you know? Are you here with me?
All right. Yes, I'm here with you.
So who will be the moderator for tonight?
Tonight, moderator will be one of the great leader.
Okay. Should I introduce him? I know him.
Yeah. Yes. So will you do it in French?
No, it's enough.
All right.
I cannot talk in French anymore.
All right. So then you go ahead and introduce our moderator of tonight.
I can do it in English. I hope that he will be happy with my. Okay, our moderator for today is someone that I also just met him, and he is a so cool guy. Mr. Kayode Yusuf is the IT security expert, technology salesman, and serial entrepreneur. He is a CEO and co-founder of SecurePoint Technologies Limited, a graduate in electronics computer engineering from Lagos State University. He has been trained by several world-class institutions like the World Bank Institute, International Telecommunication Union Academy, Palo Alto Networks, and host of others. Kayode is an Atlas Corps Fellow, Global IT Consultant at Evidence Action in Washington, D.C. He is a Toastmaster and has served as Club President, Area Director, District Logistic Manager twice, District Finance Manager twice, and Program Quality Director for Toastmaster International District 94. He is currently the immediate past District Director, District 130, and he managed Toastmaster in 12 West and Central Africa countries. So, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hand together and let's call our IPDD Kayode Yusuf.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster of the day, and good work so far. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, and good evening to our champions. I would say champions and upcoming champions, because the aim of this session is to actually motivate us all to become champions. And as someone who has walked the path, I can confirm to you that being a speech contest champion is very underrated. So it's very important for us to celebrate these people that have put in so much effort into becoming champions, whether at the club level, at the area level, at the division level, the district level. And thankfully today, we have someone who has walked that path. Not just one person, two people actually, that have walked the international speech contest path. So today, we want to walk in the shoes of these champions. We want to understand what they went through. We want to understand their stories. And to get this done, we have curated some questions for the champions, which I'm going to ask them, but I also want to give us the chance to be able to ask these champions our own questions. So I'd say, if you have questions for these champions, do well to please put this in the chat box. I would make sure that we look through the chat box and we ask these questions to the champions. I introduce our champions alphabetically from their last name, and I'm going to be starting with Adiza Aleri. Eliza had been kind enough to do a wonderful job introducing Adiza to us in French. So now I'm going to introduce Adiza to us in English, in case we have English speakers who were not able to understand the French that Eliza was speaking when she spoke in French. Adiza is a young professional lawyer and a member of Gwani Toastmasters Club in District 130, Niger Republic. She joined Toastmasters in the year 2023. She is a former vice president of a club, and she became the 2025 French speech champion for District 130. Her favorite quote when asked is, "He who rules is strong. He who rules himself is powerful." I think that's powerful. I'll take it again. He who rules is strong. He who rules himself is powerful. She cultivates both discipline and passion. She loves to read and enjoys to swim. With emojis, let's welcome Adiza to join us here on this panel. As we welcome Adiza, I'll move on to our next panelist, and that's Abdul Nasser Amidu. Amidu is an air traffic controller working for ASE CNA in Niger Republic. He is a 2024 Mandela Washington Fellow, a proud Toastmasters for the past 10 years. He is currently the Area 26 Director, and he is a two-time District International Speech Contest finalist. First in District 94, and now the first ever champion for our new district, District 130. Amidu started out as a shy speaker, but he found his voice through Toastmasters, and now he inspires others with speeches full of art, full of love, full of humor, and purpose. He believes that greatness comes from small, consistent efforts, and he encourages fellow Toastmasters, like he's going to do today, to trust in their journey and step into the spotlight. Fellow Toastmasters, join me to welcome Amidu Abdul Nasser. Our next panelist is Luisa Montalvo. Luisa, in case you do not know, is the Toastmasters World Champion of Public Speaking champion in the year 2024. Luisa was born and raised in South Texas, where she worked at Abbott Laboratories for 25 years before retiring at the age of 53. Luisa joined Toastmasters in 1989. Think about it. Where were you at that time when Luisa joined Toastmasters? She left at the point and she rejoined in 2013. She placed second at the International Speech Contest in the year 2019. And guess what? In the year 2024, she became the champion of World of Public Speaking. Luisa is not just a champion, she's also a record breaker. Luisa is the first Hispanic person to achieve this honor. Luisa loves to rescue and transport homeless dogs across the United States. And if you listened to her speech earlier on, you would have heard about that. She has fostered over 1,000 dogs. She finds joy in saving animals, inspiring others through her speeches, and making friends along the way. You would agree with me that Louisa is making the world a better place. However, if you ask her, she'll tell you that her mission in life is to make her mother proud. Louisa, I hope your mother was proud when you became the champion last year. It's good to have you here with us. Our next champion is Betsy Sigali. Betsy joined Toastmasters in September 2024. She is a certified coach, trainer, and speaker from the John Maxwell Leadership University. Betsy is a trained engineer from Université Catholique d'Afrique Centrale, where she got her first degree from. She is a PMP certified project management professional. She is a triple member, which means she's a member of 3 clubs: Vice President Education at WAGA Leaders, Vice President Public Relations at WAGA Platinum, and member of Ugobara Advanced Club. Betsy is the District 130 Table Topics champion, and if you ask her, she says her favorite quote is, "You cannot change your life if you cannot change something you do every day." The secret of success is in your daily routine. Pretty similar to what Amidou had said, but very, very thoughtful. Our final panelist today is Dr. Benjamin Wayo. Dr. Ben, as is favoritely called, is a passionate and prolific speaker. He is an author, executive coach, trainer, and facilitator. Benjamin is a 3-time West and Central African champion of public speaking. He got these awards in the year 2019, 2020, and 2024. Talk about consistency. He didn't just stop there. He moved on to the Africa and Middle East champion of public speaking. He is the first Nigerian finalist at the World Championship of Public Speaking in the year 2020, and he is an award-winning inspirational speaker. He is a firm believer in the power of words to change the world. And with over 20 years of experience in speaking, teaching, and training with the Excel Family and Youth Development Center, Dr. Ben believes that leaders are made by efforts, not by nature. If you ask me, I think all of our panelists think the same way. Dr. Ben is a veterinary surgeon, is a research scientist, and a proud graduate of Better Ways Consultancy Coaching Academy. He is the lead facilitator of Aldrin and Randall School of Leadership and Personal Development. If you know Dr. Ben, you know Dr. Ben loves his family, he loves his children, he loves to speak, he loves connecting with people, and he loves spreading the message of power of finding our individual voices. Dr. Ben is married to Julia, and together they both have 2 amazing children. At this point, let's just share those emojis and welcome our panelists to the stage. Like I said earlier on, I have curated questions for us all, but I think this first question needs to go around to all of our panelists. Our panelists are free to answer the questions in either language, whether English or French. And Louisa, unfortunately, we don't have Spanish translation, so we would ask that you please speak to us in English. And the first question is, what moment or experience first inspired you to step into a speech contest, and what has kept you motivated through the challenges? We'll do this for just 2 minutes, and we go in the way that I've introduced us, starting with Hadiza, all the way to Dr. Benjamin Wayo. What moment or experience first inspired you to step into a speech contest, and what kept you motivated all through? We start with you. I see Hadiza is not with us, so we move on to Amidou. Amidou?
Hello?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for this wonderful question. I think I've been, for a very long time, passionate about public speaking. I used to watch, before even thinking that I would join Toastmasters, I used to watch famous speeches for Martin Luther King and also Barack Obama. So joining Toastmasters just revealed that passion that I carried on for a very long time, and I saw in the international championship a very good way to continue driving that passion and to become one day, as Louisa Montalvo, a world champion of public speaking.
Thank you very much. Betsy?
Okay, in French. Can you
That's fine.
repeat the question in French, please?
Okay, I'll do my best. Quel moment ou expérience vous a inspiré à participer à un concours d'éloquence? Quel skill vous a motivé face aux difficultés? Was that clear enough?
Yeah, it's okay. Alors, je n'avais aucune motivation de faire un concours. Parce que je suis arrivée chez Toastmaster en septembre 2024 et en décembre 2024, j'ai eu un événement triste, j'ai perdu mon papa. Donc, lorsqu'on reprend les concours, c'est mon mentor qui me dit, il faut faire les concours. Honnêtement, je le faisais d'abord pour faire plaisir à ma mentor. Et lorsque j'ai gagné au niveau club et que elle m'a appris en fait que l'improvisation, on n'improvise pas au hasard, il faut apprendre. Donc, j'étais plus motivée par l'esprit d'apprendre à improviser. Et à chaque fois que j'apprenais, je me rendais compte que je grandissais. Donc, à chaque concours, je me disais, il faut que je fasse mieux qu'au concours précédent. Et progressivement, j'ai continué à évoluer jusqu'à arriver au niveau district. Donc, c'est ça, en fait, mon expérience.
Merci beaucoup, Betsy. We'll move on now to Louisa. I'm sure you have told this several times, but what was your first experience like that inspired you to step into the speech contest, and how have you gone through the challenges?
Thank you so much. I was 10 years old when I attended my first Avon meeting because my mother had been promoted to the district manager position. She now spoke in front of 200 women every Tuesday night to try to motivate and inspire them to be better salespeople and better women. Since seeing her speak, she was the most eloquent speaker I've ever seen, and she is the one that inspired me to want to do public speaking because I saw the power it had. So my whole time that I've been in speech contests, it's to see if I could make her proud of me. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. And I'm pretty sure that she's going to be very proud of you. Like, we are all proud of you. We'll end with Dr. Benjamin Wayu. You got a question? Please shoot.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I would say, personally, I have noticed ever since I was a boy that speaking is one thing I love to do more than anything else. Despite being shy, despite being reserved, I loved being on stage. The first time I spoke in front of a bunch of people, young people just like myself, I was shivering. I was literally having a fever, but I couldn't stop talking. And I just knew that that is where I wanted to be. And much later in my life, I got involved in all kinds of things, being a doctor, being a professional, being a scientist. But having a personal tragedy that made me begin to focus and think about what matters most in my life, what's the most important thing to do, what is my legacy, what am I going to leave behind? I began to pay more attention to that. And I found Toastmasters. I think probably listening to Dhananjaya, and I was like, oh, I can do it. I can do what that guy is doing. I love what that guy is doing. I think I can do that. So I would say, yes, I love to speak. It's the most passionate thing for me. And love to share my ideas, love to teach, love to train, and being able to see other great speakers like myself also over the years. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And thank you, because I think that you're very inspirational. I'll throw this question at Amidou, if you're able to put on your camera. When you look back on your journey, what is the turning point for you that made the biggest difference between being a good speaker and being a champion? Question again. When you look back on your journey, what is the key turning point that made the biggest difference in your own life that differentiated you from being a good speaker and becoming a champion?
All right. I think when I joined Toastmaster, as I said, I was very shy back in the days, but I like public speaking. I like motivating people. I like inspiring others on different topic and stuff. So when I joined Toastmaster back in 2015, I took my time to prepare for my first ever icebreaker, and I did it very well. And for the first time, I was being, applauded by so many people in front of me. And for the first time also, I won the best speaker in a club, being a new member of the club. So that showcased that maybe I have something in me. Maybe I can move forward. And with time goes by, I developed the passion of moving forward to become a great public speaker. That's why I invested my time from 2022 to start doing the international speech contest. And I went to Lomé for the first time. I went up to the final stage, but I felt like the pressure, the stress, and many stuff. But I said, if this is complicated, if this is very difficult, so maybe you are on the right path to do. So I didn't get discouraged. I try to find my ways to rise up from my own ashes and try to move forward and contest again in Abuja when I went and became the third place winner in Abuja. And I said, I am moving slow by slow, but I can make it. And I was lucky that the next conference was due to be hosted in Niamey, in my home country. I said, maybe this is the moment. And I contested and became the champion in Niamey.
Yes, indeed, it was homecoming for you. You're getting closer and closer and closer to the bigger goal. And I wonder where you're going to be the next time. I'm pretty sure you are made for that international stage. Well done. And welcome, Adizatu. We have you here. Bienvenue, Adizat. Tu veux que je parle français ou anglais? Quoi? Ton macro, c'est fermé?
Je préfère le français.
J'ai parlé l'anglais. J'ai parlé l'anglais. Welcome, Adiza. I know Adiza speaks very good English, so I'm just going to speak English to Adiza. Adiza, I've heard you speak, and I think that you're a wonderful speaker. And my question is going to be, how do you prepare for the contest? Not just on the competition day. What are the things that you do towards the contest? How do you prepare mentally?
Alors, moi, je vais répondre en français.
C'est bon. C'est bon.
Alors, pour ma préparation, je pense que c'est ça la question, la préparation avant un concours. Voilà. Alors, pour ma préparation mentale, je commence des mois avant la compétition. Je crée une petite routine où je fais méditation, visualisation et concentration. Je me concentre et avec ça, je répète. Vraiment, je répète plusieurs fois mes discours pour pouvoir m'imprégner du texte. Et avant d'aller sur scène, je me dis une seule phrase. Une seule phrase, c'est « Je peux le faire et je vais le faire ». Je respire et je répète la phrase « Je peux le faire et je vais le faire ». Et ça me détend et j'y vais sereine et tout se passe bien.
Merci beaucoup, Adiza. For those of us that do not understand French, I believe what Adiza said is that she has little but daily routines that she would do towards the speech contest. She would practice, she would have visualizations, and I'll leave the interpreter to give us the rest of that. We'll move on to Betsy. Betsy, j'ai parlé anglais for this, okay? Because the question is quite thick, and I know you speak English, so I'm just going to do English for this. Do you ever get to doubt yourself? Yes or no? When you prepare for a
Well,
speech contest, do you get to doubt yourself?
tu avais douté?
Oui, oui.
Ok. En fait, moi, je ne doute pas parce que quand je vais en compétition, je suis d'abord en compétition avec moi-même. C'est-à-dire, je me dis que je vais pour donner une version de moi qui est meilleure que celle précédente. Donc, à aucun moment, je doute. Mais ce que je fais, au contraire, c'est que je me prépare suffisamment tôt. Contrairement à ce que les gens pensent, l'improvisation ne s'improvise pas. Donc, avant d'aller au concours de District 130, je me suis rapprochée d'un champion d'improvisation et il m'a appris à improviser sur au moins 50 thèmes différents. Donc, j'avais tellement de ressources, de méthodologies, de structures que je me disais, c'est impossible que je me retrouve face à un thème et je suis butée. So if I want to summarize in English is that to go against of doubts, my strategy is to prepare myself. So for a taper topic is not like you can go and just deliver. You have to prepare yourself how to do a taper topic and improvisation. So me, before the context, I went to see a champion and I asked him how to prepare. So I did with him like 50 different theme of improvisation. So I was very well prepared. And that's why I was just like, I'm going and I will do my best. I'm well prepared. So that's it. Sorry
And
for
your
my bad
best,
English. Sorry.
and your best you did. And your English is not bad, really. I guess surprised when you say you speak bad English. That was pretty good English. Maybe your self-doubt is working more in your English speaking than in your speech contest. Well done, Betsy.
Thank
I'll move
you.
on to Louisa. And Louisa, I think this question was made for you.
Oh.
What is your process for developing a winning speech from first idea to the final word on stage? You could use the 2024 speech as an example for us. What was the idea? What was the process from idea to the final word on stage?
I believe the best way to reach an audience is through emotions. In 2019, I was so embarrassed that I was actually a racist against another Mexican. So for me, that was very embarrassing, but I figured I needed to share that because when you admit your faults, your audience is more empathetic. So when 2024 came and I had just gone through an emotion that I was not used to, which was depression, I could not believe how it overtook me. And I was depressed and I was sad and I was angry and I didn't care about anything. And that was at my lowest. And so I felt I had to share that to show people that it's okay to be depressed and low. Just don't stay there. So that is what I went through. And whenever I'm able to share an emotion with my audience, I feel that I can reach a bigger audience and it has more of an impact with more of a message.
Thank you very much. There's so much packed into this 1 minute that you just spoke about. I wish I had the time to just break it down, but I see the timer is saying that we really do not have time. So move on to Dr. Benjamin Wayo. Dr. Benjamin, knowing you for close to 10 years now, you are a wonderful storyteller. You tell beautiful stories. And I'm going to ask you, a lot of speakers focus on delivery, but champions always would master connection. Now, you've answered a bit of this question during the table topics section, but I want to ask you again, what are your top techniques for creating a genuine emotional bond with your audience?
Okay. Well, I think one creating an emotional bond really comes from having a strong emotional connection to your message. I've always said that your message is more important than your mess. Your message is more important than your insecurities. Your message is more important to a certain extent than even you. Your message can outlast you, to outlast your feelings, to outlast your
I don't
mistakes, to
get
outlast
please. I
your
want
current
to
situation and everything that you've been through. So having a strong emotional connection to your message. I've always told people, I say this a lot, if you don't feel passionately about something, it's something you shouldn't really be speaking about often. If you really want to connect with your audience, you really need to be as passionate as possible. You need to connect with what you're passionate with, because people are naturally attracted to passion. Passion is infectious. Passion is infectious, extremely infectious. We are attracted to the passionate. We're attracted to the animated. That's the reason why every trailer of every movie is filled with a lot of passionate scenes and animated scenes, because that's what attracts us as human beings. So whatever it is you feel strongly about, whatever it is you feel very passionate about, it's easier to pass that passion along to your audience. So it really begins from there, having a strong message, having something you really, really believe in and very, very passionate about. And then coming down to begin to practice, to begin to look at the details, to begin to find out the words, the phrases, the scenarios that will connect with your audience. Of course, different audiences demand different styles of communication. And no matter who it is you're speaking to, you need to think about how your message is being passed across. There are some that get it, there are some that don't. But the idea is this message, how can you pass that message across? So first of all, passion, and then the techniques, what you do, the words you'd use, the phrases, the use of your body, etc., to be able to pass that message across. I think that would be my own style. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll just summarize that to be, imagine you're on TV and the TV is on mute. Your passion needs to radiate. Now, people can't even hear you, but they can understand what you're saying, despite that they cannot hear you. Thank you very much. I'll move on to Adiza, and I hope you can come back on camera, Adiza. And my question to you would be, how do you adapt your delivery when you're facing different audiences? When you were going through the speech contest last year, you had to contest locally. And even though the speech contest held in your own country, but it was in front of an international audience, how do you adapt your delivery when facing different audiences? Your microphone is muted.
Can you repeat the question, please?
You want me to repeat the question?
Yeah.
How do you adapt your speech delivery when facing different audiences? Local audiences, district audiences, international audiences?
Alors, pour différents publics, j'adapte les références, le vocabulaire et surtout le rythme. Je garde la même matière, mais juste je change les rythmes. En fait, parce que j'ai compris que tout se passe dans le rythme, tout se passe de comment nous délivrons nos discours. Un même discours peut être délivré de plusieurs façons différentes. Donc, tout se passe vraiment au niveau, j'adapte vraiment le rythme. Pour moi, tout se joue au niveau du rythme.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Adiza. And I'll move on to Betsy. Betsy,
Yes.
I'll try to do this in French. Quelle stratégie utilisez-vous pour établir en ligne avec le public pendant un concours? What strategies do you use to connect with the audience during a contest?
Okay, in French first. Pour établir un lien avec mon public, j'utilise toujours des histoires personnelles parce que À chaque fois que je raconte une histoire personnelle, je suis sûre que quelqu'un dans la salle va s'identifier à mon histoire. Pour ne pas être longue, j'ai fait une fois un discours et j'avais parlé du décès de mon père et des difficultés que j'avais eues. Et je me rappelle à la fin de ce discours, il y a une dame qui est venue toute tremblante et elle m'a dit, quand je t'entendais parler, j'avais l'impression que tu parlais du décès de ma mère, ça m'a donné de la force. Donc j'ai compris en fait que les histoires personnelles, c'est le moyen de permettre à ceux qui nous écoutent de sentir qu'on est en train de parler à leur âme. C'est ma première astuce. La seconde, c'est que je prends la peine de regarder tous les membres de mon auditoire, même si ce n'est pas individuellement, mais je pose le regard sur des personnes en particulier pour que chacun comprenne que c'est exactement à lui que je m'adresse et que le message est pour lui. Et je finis toujours par un appel à l'action, par une phrase pour lui demander à travers mon message quel est le prochain pas, quelle est la prochaine étape. So to summarize, first is personal story, because I think that when I want to share a personal story, there will be someone in the audience that will recognize some parts of his life. The second point is about I take the time to really look, not just look, but really look
Not just
everyone.
glancing through.
Yeah, exactly. But look at it with a French look to show that I'm speaking to you. And when I finish my speak, I always finish with an advice by saying, and you, what will be the next step? So people will stay involved. So that's it. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And then we'll go on to Amidu. I'll use myself as an example. The last speech contest I did, I think it was at the division level, and I was all pumped up. I was ready to go. I got on stage and I forgot my lines. For 5 seconds, I was standing. I had rehearsed this speech. I knew everything. I could not remember anything. Amidu, had that ever happened to you? And how do you handle unexpected situations or mistake during your performance while at the speech contest?
Oh, all right. I think in Lomé, I had some kind of situation like that. And, you know, the mistake I was making is like trying to update the speech. When I went to Lomé, I saw a different audience. I didn't take that in account before coming. And I was trying to make some changes on the speech so that the audience can feel what I was doing. But I lacked time to practice what I changed. So I had some lost memories while performing in the semifinals. And I think it's because I had many practices before coming to Lomé that got me the chance to try to make some like impromptu delivery at the time without being noticed by the audience that something was going wrong. So I think to avoid that, you can just practice. As they say, practice makes perfect. When you practice your speech a lot, you have a lot of chances to not be kept in this kind of situation. So this happens sometimes, but if you want to get yourself out of that, you have to really feel the passion of your speech and also understand correctly your audience. Yeah.
Well, it's good to know that I was not the only one in that situation. Welcome to the club. And then we go to Louisa. Louisa, first, you are also a wonderful storyteller, but I also think that you use wonderful props during your speeches. I loved when the angel had to look at his iPad. Like, do we have iPads in heaven? So I want to ask you, can you share a tip for using body language and voice effectively on stage?
I had a group of friends and we would get together every Friday night. And for me, everything is a contest. I'm very competitive. It doesn't have to be about speaking, whatever it is. If you think you can do something faster or better, I'm going to compete against you in my mind. I'm not going to tell you I'm competing against you, but in my mind I am. So my group of friends would get together and we would all share a story that happened to us during the week. And of course, I wanted to be the best one. So I would listen to my other friends, and I would pick up on what they were doing that worked or what got me interested and the way they spoke. So when it was my turn, I was going to try to get all their attention. So if you go there, that's what I do. I pretend I'm talking to my friends, just like I'm talking to you right now, and I'm trying to get you to understand that what I'm telling you is so important, and I want you to understand and to listen. So my facial expressions are going to be excited. I'm using my hands. I'm using my voice inflections. So what I would tell myself is, okay, Luisa, you're back in your group of friends, and you want everybody to understand and feel what you're going through. And that, to me, is going to be natural body language, natural face features, and emotions through your voice. And that's what gets your audience, is when you act natural. If you go up there and somebody says, oh, when you say this word, you need to do this. And when you say this, you need to do this. That looks rehearsed, and you don't want to look rehearsed. You want to, I real quick, I know we've gone from sounding like I am about to give you a speech and I would like you to listen. We've gone from that to conversational. So if you can make it more conversational, just like I'm talking to you right now, that's what's going to get your audience involved, because nobody wants to hear someone give a speech. They want, it's almost like a conversation. So if you make them feel it, you're in a conversation, they're like, wow, yes, that's it. So go more with conversation. Go with the fact that maybe you're around friends and you're trying to get them involved. And that's going to give you all the natural features, face features, body language, all that good stuff. So that's my tip.
Beautiful. I'll summarize that. Leave AI and become real. I'll come to you, Dr. Ben. And you are a man of many parts. You're a veterinary doctor, you're a leadership coach, you're an executive coach, you're a family man, you're an awesome father from the little I know about you. I want to ask you, how has participating in contests help you grow as a speaker and a leader? I'll ask that again. How has participating in contests help you grow as a speaker and as a leader?
Thank you very much. So I think the first time I competed was in 2019, or my first championship was in 2019. I flew for the first time into Bamako, Mali, and that was the year I became the 2019.
Was there?
Yes, I remember. They were the family from Lagos or from the southern part of Nigeria were the only family I had. Nobody from Abuja came there. So the only Nigerians were those who were from Lagos. I had never met them before. It was a very, very fantastic experience. And it was the first time that the rules had actually changed in Toastmasters from the winners in districts do not go direct to the championships. They actually have to have a quarterfinals. That was the first time. And I did not know about the rule. I didn't know. I came there believing that if I win here, I'm going all the way to, I think it held in Colorado. I think it was in Colorado. So I was like, I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to win. I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to win. I can't remember anyway. So it was really shocking to hear that, oh, there was another contest again after that was going to be a quarterfinal. And it almost threw me off balance. And that one experience shifted the way I competed. It made me believe that, okay, even though there's a challenge in front of me, I can still come out, I can still compete, I can still do my best, and then move forward from there. And every contest comes with different challenges. And all those challenges that you deal with, in 2020, it was online. It was all online. It was my first time competing online. It was when I was able to go all the way to the World Championship for public speaking. But in the early stages, in the semifinals, I had the worst internet connection. I had the worst sound. I had the worst pictures. So, and it was as if I was going to lose even before competing. It was very depressing. Every other person from Europe, from Asia, from America, they had great sound, great internet, great everything. And it looked like I was not going to do well. And in 2020, as 2024, I think was the most difficult for me. I was going through a lot of challenges. The point I'm trying to make is that in all those stages, in every contest, I was able to overcome all kinds of challenges and still come out on top. And it has taught me that there is no challenge that is too difficult. There's nothing too difficult for you to deal with. Even when you look like you can't do anything, you have the capacity in you to be able to lead and to be able to win. So it has carried over. It has taught me that there's nothing I can't do. I believe that very strongly, that there is nothing I can't do. Of course, I mean, I don't mean that I can become maybe live in space or something, but you get what I mean when I say there's nothing I can't do. And that's the beauty of every contest. It just shows you that you can stretch, that you can reform, that you can look deeper at your own messages, that you can do better and better every time. Even when you look like you have nothing else to give, you find that there's more you can give. And that is what life is all about. That when you get to places when it looks like you can't get through, that you can find a way through. And that's what leadership is about. That when there is no answer, the leader can find the answer. And I think this scenario, this context, every contest, every challenge has led me to that very, very powerful realization that I can be better. And I am a better person and a different person at every stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very beautifully said. We have 8 minutes to go. I want to go one round through us all. So we're going to have just 1 minute to respond to the following questions. I'll start with you again, Adiza. If you can choose again within the Toastmasters ecosystem, leadership or speech contest, which would you have gone for? Your mic is muted. Adiza, yes. In French?
I don't understand.
Okay, I'll repeat in French. Entre le concours de leadership ou le concours de eloquence? Choisir une. De leadership ou concours de eloquence?
Alors, choisir entre un concours de... Bon, pour moi, ils vont de pair. Un concours d'éloquence et un concours Le deuxième, c'est un concours de leadership, n'est-ce pas? Un discours de leadership. J'ai pas bien entendu.
Okay, that's fine. We'll move on to the...
C'est ça? Choisir entre un discours d'éloquence et un discours de leadership.
Oui. Devenir le directeur de district ou le champion de concours. Choisir un.
Ah, ok. Bon. Pour le moment, je suis que championne de discours. Alors, si je pouvais... je pouvais choisir, j'allais choisir les deux. Parce que le concours d'art oratoire, oui, m'apprend à communiquer avec impact et à toucher les gens. Et le concours de leadership, lui, il permet de guider, d'inspirer et de soutenir les autres. Donc, ensemble, ils vont de pair et ils se complètent. Et ils m'aident personnellement à devenir une meilleure oratrice et une meilleure leader.
Magnifique, magnifique. Merci beaucoup. Talk of Oliver Twist. She wants both of them. I'll go to you, Amidu. Amidu,
Yes.
if you can share one piece of advice for aspiring champions who dream on standing on the world stage, what advice would it be and why? In 1 minute, please.
Take actions. That's the advice I would give to anyone. Avoid procrastination. When you have something you want to achieve in life, the moment is now. It's not like in 2 days, in 2 weeks, in 2 months, in 1 year. The moment is now. You start now taking actions towards the goal you want to achieve. And keep something in mind. Most of the time, I would reflect to my own speech, my own winning speech last year. It's not the goal that matters. It's who we become trying to achieve that goal. Who we become, what the process makes of us. That's the most important things when you're trying to do something. Start now and believe in the process.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Abdulhamid. And then we go to you, Betsy. Betsy,
Yeah.
what is your favorite word or phrase that you use in speech contests? Quel est votre mot ou expression préférée dans vos discours?
My favorite is a quote of John Maxwell who said that you cannot change your life if you don't change something you do every day. The secret of success in your daily routine. So if you want to achieve anything, consistency is the key. So that's it.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Consistency is the key. I come to you, Louisa. And Louisa, you had contested in 2019. You did not win. You said it was an embarrassing outing for you. And then you came again and you win. You won, I beg your pardon. I was thinking in French. For those who did not win initially, how would you encourage them to stay motivated to try again? In 1 minute, please.
How would I motivate them? I think it would be for me to be honest with them, because you yourself know when you're going to keep going and when you're going to give up. You know that. I don't know the answer. Nobody else knows that answer. I will tell you this, that usually right before you want to give up, you have to realize that you are actually almost there. You are more than halfway there. You just don't know it. So what can I tell you to have you keep going? I can offer you $1 million, but you know what? If you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. So the whole challenge is for you to motivate yourself. Only you know how far you're going to keep going. Only you know. So with that, all I can tell you is that if you do keep going and when you do win, it's going to be the best thing ever. And you're going to realize that you did it. You did it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Louisa. I'll hand it to you, Dr. Benjamin. And you are a renowned champion. I've heard your name in several places in different countries across the continent. But I'll ask you, winning a title is one thing. Living as a champion is another. What's your outlook like as a champion compared to when you were just a contestant?
Thank you. So I think the most important thing for me is what happens to me. Just like Hamidu says, it's not really about what you achieve, what the goal is, it's what you become in the process. And winning a trophy is like someone else's validation of what you've done. But becoming a different person, becoming a better person is your own achievement. No one can take that from you. And I have learned that even when I don't get a title, even if I don't win a trophy, I have won as a person I've won as a professional. I've added something more. So I have become more. I've become a better teacher, a better trainer, a better coach. I have become more and more. I've been able to touch people. I still am able to touch people, whether or not I have been certified a winner by somebody else. So I certify myself. And I'll just tell everybody that a contest is an opportunity for you to become something better, that you get your own winning. You win. I like Rich Hopkins. Rich Hopkins is a former is a champion too, and former finalist. He says this: win anyway. You can win anyway. It doesn't matter whether it's a trophy or not. You can always win every time. So my outlook has been: I am always a winner. I am always a winner. No matter what, I always win, and it has continued to change my life no matter what. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you to all of our panelists. I can tell you that this is indeed a masterclass, and I hope that people in the audience got inspired, and we are always going to get involved in the speech contest from now. So thank you very much for responding to the questions, for sharing your stories with us, sharing your thoughts with us, and more importantly, letting us to walk in your own shoes. Thank you. I also want to congratulate the project owners, Nadine and Issa. Congratulations in advance for your DTM. This is a worthy project, and I really do hope that the impact of this project will be one that would live with us for a very long time. Thank you very much, and I'll hand over back to our wonderful Toastmasters of the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our immediate past District Director Kayode, for a very uplifting moments. And it's a very I agree with you that this is really a master class with all the champions here. And where is my partner? Dele, are you there?
Yes, I'm
Are you
here.
ready to be a champion now?
Wow, to be a champion, you can only hope, Eliza, but it is possible.
Yeah, I know. I need to take a contest, then I need to I need to craft the speech and yeah, join the contest. So everyone, this is the time. Oh, we just get a news from our organizer that we need to take another picture.
Yes.
Yep. So can we take the picture for our champion first before the rest? Yeah, because we haven't been a champion. So Zoom Master, you can take the time for you. Well, I'm preparing my speech and join the contest. Sorry, Dele, we are not the champion yet. How long you will take? Is it enough overtime? Can we start again? Mr. Zoom Master, is it done?
Not yet.
Oh. Okay, I think for Mrs. and Mr. Champion, Betsy, can you on your camera? By the way, I'm also a champion, you know. Seriously, in my own way. I believe all of us are champion. Is it done, Isa?
Yeah, it's done, dear
Okay,
Eliza.
thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Do you want to take the picture of all of us, the future champion?
Yes.
Thank you. So everyone, please on your camera and please don't pin all the champion. All of us need to be in the picture, right? We are here. This is the appreciation not only for the champions, but all the people that already here. 150 people in the room for 3 hours. Give them the appreciation, Isa. Sorry, Maduku. Please take the picture of everyone. Please, everyone, take your picture. We are going to put it in our Museum of Arts. Because when Nadine and Isa become the DTM, we are part of their journey to become a champion also.
Yes. And thank
Then
you
you
very
on your
much.
camera, Madugu. You haven't on your
Yes,
camera.
ouvrez vos caméras, ouvrez vos caméras. On va prendre une très belle photo de tout le monde.
Okay, smile. Please tell us if you are already take the picture.
Champion.
It's okay.
Thank you. So can I continue?
Of course, yes.
Cool. Daily, do you believe
Yes.
me that I feel lucky and I feel so amazed with this district and the support that been given by the division, by the clubs, and by everyone here? Do you agree with me?
Oh, of course. We have gotten this opportunity, and then we have had this opportunity to be the Toastmaster tonight. And then I believe that we've learned a lot.
Yeah, not only because we are the Toastmaster, but in this room, actually, many coaches are there to ready to help for all the members who want to take up the journey to be a champion. And I believe that we are going to have a link in the group, in the chat, for the people who want to fill for the survey. And if you want to get a coach provided by our project holders and supported by Division B and E. Is it already shared in the chat?
Yep.
Isa?
Already shared. Yes.
Madugo said he will share the link
Yes,
so that
I
people
just
will take the survey. Have you
I
shared
just
the
shared
link?
it. Yes, the link
All
is
right.
in the chat.
All right.
Yeah. So everyone, if you want to be a champion or you want to continue your journey in the contest, get the support from everyone. You can take the link, get in touch with everyone here. All the champions are ready to help you to go to your next level. And thank you very much for our moderator, and also all the champions that giving a very great panel discussion tonight. We all learn a lot. Kelly?
Yes, we have learned a lot. We have learned a lot now.
At the end of our journey already. So everyone, please don't forget to fill the survey. And thank you very much to vote for us, me and Dele, as your best TMOD, because only two of us here. Just joking. And now, Dele, your turn to introduce our next DTM.
All right. Now let's continue with the acknowledgement from our next DTM to be Isa Madugu. Then I'm going to introduce the great leader.
Sorry, dear Dele. Dear
yes?
Dele. We have the question and the answer part.
Really?
Yes.
Before introducing you?
Yes, before you introduced me. Yeah.
Oh.
So let our champions answer the questions from the audience.
Okay. From
Thank
the
you.
audience.
Yeah.
This one for how many minutes?
For 15 minutes.
Wow.
Okay, guys. Any of you want to give a question to our champion? It's very hard, to get Luisa Montalvo all the way from Texas to Ouagadougou, and also to have Benjamin Wayo, Betsy, Hadiza also, Hamidou.
This is your chance.
This is the chance to ask them. Or maybe if they say that you want to ask their time to help you make a speech, this is the time. So anyone, any question? Oh, I think everyone is a little bit shy.
Questions from the audience?
I think I have a question for Louisa.
Sure. Please, Dr. Benjamin.
Yeah, thank you. So how did you find it in you to come back again? I can still remember 2019, coming third place, but being able to find the fortitude, the strength, the courage to come back again? Because every contest is exhausting, mentally, physically, emotionally. How did you find that courage, that strength to come back again?
That's a great question. And actually, I wasn't going to try again. I thought second in the world was as good as I was going to get, and I was happy with that. But when I went to Puebla, Mexico, and gave a keynote after coming in second, one lady had told me that I was the first Hispanic to get in the top 3. She said, "You came in second." I said, "Yes." She says, "You're the first Hispanic to do that." And I didn't know that. And I said, "Well, thank you." And she said, "Oh, and good luck trying to make it to the first place." And I thought, wait, I have to do this again, another 7 years? I don't want to do this another 7 years. And she said, "Luisa, if anybody can do it, you can." So she was the one inspired me to try to be the first Hispanic to make #1 in the world. And I'm so glad she did, because I thought I was finished. And she motivated me to go back, and that's what got me going. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. Another question? But you want to give a question anymore? Or maybe Luisa, you want to give a question to our audience?
I think the question that I would want to leave for the audience is, and not so much a question as it is a statement, and it was discussed before, where you don't want to compete because maybe you lost previously, or you're too shy, or you're afraid. But the thing is that if you don't try it at least once, you never know what it is to compete in a contest. And you just might wind up on the world stage. I think it's one of the best feelings. I know leadership gives you so many opportunities to become a leader, but with contests, you have that one shot to make it to #1 in the district, or even division, or area, or making it to the semifinals or the finals. Whatever it is that you're doing in Toastmasters, you can get so much more out of it. I encourage everybody to try a contest just once, and go have fun. Don't be all mad and serious like I used to be. Go out there and have fun, and realize that if you lose, like Mandela said, you either win or you learn. You don't lose. So you either win or you learn. That would be my thing, to try to inspire everybody to try a contest at least once. Okay? And if you do lose, don't take it personally. It had nothing to do with you. It had nothing to do with you. You just, and real quick, when you go to the store and you're going to look for a pair of shoes, and you see a pair of brown shoes and a pair of black shoes, and they're right next to each other, and they're the exact same kind of shoe, but you buy the black shoe. Why? Because that's the one you like. There's nothing wrong with the brown pair of shoes. They're the same price. They're going to do the same thing. You just happen to like the black pair more. See, the brown pair should not take it personally. So when you lose, whether a job or a relationship or a contest, do not take it personally. Had nothing to do with you. It's just the way it happened. That's the only thing I can say.
Thank you very much, Lisa. It's really inspiring all of us. And remember, everyone, so now go get your form and apply to join the contest. Edith, how about you? Edith, you want to give a question? You
Bon,
raise your
merci
hand.
beaucoup. Merci à nos champions pour ce beau panel. Je voulais juste renchérir parce que lorsque notre championne mondiale, Louisa, parlait de son expérience tout à l'heure où c'est une dame qui l'a encouragée à repartir, à reconquérir, je voudrais exactement appuyer pour dire, cela me rappelle la même chose. Avant d'aller au district, je suis allée 3 fois. C'est la 3e fois que je suis allée au district. Mais la 3e fois, je vous assure que personne ne croyait en moi. Même mon propre président de mon club, à un moment donné, parce que j'étais le VPE, à un moment donné, il m'a dit, mais Edith, si on n'a pas de candidat, laisse tomber. Tu n'es pas fatiguée d'aller au concours? Et j'ai dit, mais non, président. Cette fois-ci, c'est le meilleur. Je dois aller au sommet. Et c'est comme ça que j'ai commencé par travailler avec mon coach. En tout cas, on a un comité de coaching et j'ai commencé par travailler et je vous assure, il n'a jamais participé à mes séances de répétition. Et c'est seulement que quand je suis allée à la division B qui regroupait Bénin et Togo, on était parti au Togo et on a fini et j'étais la première à la division B qu'il a dit waouh, Edith, elle allait vraiment loin. Donc, il faut avoir une certaine confiance en soi et se dire qu'est-ce que je veux? Est-ce que j'ai envie de me faire plaisir en étant champion? Eh oui, donc c'est d'abord se satisfaire et après son club pourra se célébrer, pourra dire tout ce qu'on veut et te mettre haut. Donc il faut vraiment avoir l'audace d'avancer, même si à côté les gens doutent de vous. Merci.
Merci beaucoup, Edith. I try to understand, but even I don't understand, I know that you're inspiring everyone here. So don't be scared. One of it is, Daily, it's your job. You need to tell me what is the meaning.
Oh, it's very inspiring. Yes, she's inspiring us to, never give up, but we should rather take the steps whenever we have opportunity to deliver speeches and to go for the context and win.
Thank you very much. See, I know the meaning. So, anybody want to give a question? Or if not, I will give a question then. I will give the question to our IPDD. IPDD, will you join the contest?
Unfortunately, I'm not able to join at the moment because I'm still a district officer and I think I still have more responsibilities. But as soon as I'm done with all of my district responsibilities, watch out for me.
So guys, if you want to run, you better do the contest now before the IPDD is joining the contest next 2 years.
Yes.
Okay, everyone, don't forget the link is there in the chat. Please fill it. Please give your feedback for this event. I think nobody want to give any more question. It's time for our future DTM to give his acknowledgement and closing by, and Daily, you will introduce our future DTM.
Wow, that's great. Let's receive the acknowledgement from our DTM to be Mr. Madugu. Who is Mr. Madugu? Mr. Madugu is a Toastmasters members of 2IE Club and also a Lombet and African Business Toastmasters Club. He joined Toastmasters since October 1st, 2020. As occupation, he is a lecturer in civil engineering. Currently responsibility, he is a CGD of Division E, District 130. For the hobbies, he likes watching movies. For his best quote is from Audrey Hepburn, and I quote, "As you grow older, you will discover that you have two hands, one for helping yourself, the other for helping others. This is from Audrey F. Brand. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Help me welcome our dear DTM2B Issa Madugu for the acknowledgement. DTM2B, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, my dear Todd. Thank you for that wonderful introduction of my humble person. Cher leader, au terme de cette session exceptionnelle, je tiens à exprimer notre profonde gratitude à chacune et à chacun d'entre vous. Aujourd'hui, nous avons eu la chance de nous laisser inspirer par des voix puissantes, des parcours authentiques et des expériences qui élèvent. Un immense merci à nos champions de district, Sigali, Hadiza, Benjamin et Nasser. Vous nous avez offert bien plus que des témoignages. Vous nous avez partagé votre énergie, votre passion et surtout votre conviction que chacun peut devenir meilleur. And at the heart of this moment stood Luisa Montalvo, the 2024 World Champion of Public Speaking. Your presence, Lisa, has been a true inspiration for us. She reminded us that excellence is not reserved for a select few. It is accessible to all who are willing to learn, practice, and rise again after every setback. A warm thank goes to our dear moderator, IPDD Kayode Yusuf DTM, for guiding this conversation in the spirit of service. Enfin, un immense merci à tous les membres du comité d'organisation. J'ai nommé DTM Edith Houha, DTM Elisa Juliana, DTM Sylvie Tougma, TM Glory Sawadogo, la Toastmaster Seida Drabo, les Toastmasters Umaru Meiga, les Toastmasters Soumana Sako et Zonabu Bamogo. Merci à vous toutes et tous pour votre présence, votre curiosité et votre enthousiasme durant cette session. Vous êtes la raison pour laquelle cette rencontre prend tout son sens. Et surtout, merci de continuer ce voyage avec nous, car la route vers l'excellence ne s'arrête jamais. Je ne saurais terminer ces remerciements sans évoquer nos dévanciers. Donc, un immense remerciement, un remerciement particulier à ces dévanciers-là qui ne cessent de nous inspirer chaque jour. Quand on a besoin de comprendre quelque chose, quand on a besoin de faire quelque chose, nous nous tournons toujours vers eux pour des conseils avisés. Et j'ai été particulièrement heureux de les voir connectés ce soir. Et j'ai nommé DTM Gazibo, DTM Robert Sanama, DTM Wilfried Semboli, DTM Kofi, la PQD Nicole Bokpe DTM, la DTM Marina Gouari, le DTM Augustin Seka, la DTM Adayaya Bokoum, la DTM Nina Fadiga, DTM Sylvie Dembélé, DTM Orokia Mouki, tous ces DTM-là qui nous ont aidés d'une manière ou d'une autre à un instant de notre parcours Toastmaster. Merci, merci, merci encore à vous. Maintenant, je vais prendre la parole pour le mot de clôture en tant que CGD de la division E et je vais le faire en anglais. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I really do believe we had guests. As we close this meeting, let's carry on one powerful truth with us. A champion is not the one who stands on the stage, as we learn it today, but the one who continues to grow after the applause fades. Let this meeting be a reminder that your voice matters, your story matters, and your potential is far greater than your imagination. Whether you are a seasoned Toastmaster or a curious guest, you leave this meeting with something very precious, the spark of possibilities. Thank you for being part of this journey. Thank you for choosing growth, and thank you for stepping with us in the path of champions. Until we meet again, keep learning, keep rising, and keep becoming the champion you are meant to be. Thank you once again, and have a very nice weekend. That has been said. This session is now closed. Thank you very much.
Wow. Elisa?
It's closed already. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Yay!
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations to
Congratulations.
our next
Thank you.
It has
DTM.
been a great pleasure working with
Thank
you.
you, thank you, thank you all. Thank
Great
you,
job. Well
Luisa.
done.
Wonderful day.
Music
Thank you,
celebration.
Merci.
Good weekend to you all.
Thank you, Gigi
Enjoy your weekend.
Kayode.
Thank you, dear Didi.
Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your
Thank
weekend.
you, DTM Sylvie.
It has
We
been
are
a
the
great
best.
Thank you.
We
Thank
are the
you.
best.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Thank
Luisa.
you, thank
Nice
you,
to
thank
see
you,
you
thank
here.
you,
Merci,
thank you
merci.
very much.
Pour l'invitation. Merci.
Merci, merci, merci.
Okay, I
Merci.
should take my flight back to Singapore now.
Bye,
It's
guys. Well done.
morning.
Great job. Well done.
Bye. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
Great job, dear Todd.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Nadine. Thank you, Isa. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kayuti. Thank you,
Thank you
Sylvie.
for
Thank you,
your presence.
everyone.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Bye.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, dear champions.